there's two things going on with this. One is, and this is some of the argument I have with my partners, they believe that this should be used to clean up the Democratic Party. They know that it's been taken over by the far left loons and the crazy people, and they know they're dangerous, they know Obama's dangerous, but they're Democrats, and they want to stay Democrats. And so all they want to do is get rid of some of these people and clean it up. Other people in there have become adults and realize you should never vote for a Democrat ever again as long as you live, which is my opinion. So they're all in different places. I mean, coming from this, I'm in 2 huge email groups across the country, people I've never met. We just share information, and now they're like my family. And I have 5,000 Facebook friends, you know, and 500 waiting to get on, and a fan page, and it's not bragging. It's the only way to get information out there because the media does not help us. And I have found Facebook to be incredibly effective. So I see everybody in my email groups were Democrats who I met through this. Never again. They have changed. They're independents or Republicans. So, you know, how long is it going to take everybody to wake up? That's our job, because we know the truth. So we need to get out there and fix this.
I was just wondering, when does this come out?
As soon as, that's a good question. We started this 2 years ago, and we paid for it out of our own money, and then we tried to get everybody to pay attention to us for 2 years. We sent it to everybody at Fox. We sent it to CNN. Oh, good luck with that. We sent it to Lou Dobbs. We sent it to ABC, NBC. We'd have little bites from Hannity once in a while. ABC I talked to once in a while. The timing was so bad for us because it was what should have been an incredible moment for America, which was our first African-American president and presidential nominee at the time. And that should have been remarkable. Unfortunately, we got the wrong one. But at the time, the news was never going to put this movie out during that. There was just no way. But we thought they would. So we kept sending it and sending it. Now we were lucky enough, I don't know if everybody here knows, we've been on Fox and Friends for 3 weeks. So they started the first segment with my partner Gigi. The next one was our other partner John Siegel. Then this past weekend they had an Obama supporter so they could be fair and balanced. And the guy, you know, do you think he lied? So then they had John back on to counter him, and they claim they're going to keep going with the story as long as they can. And so as long as we can get people to go on, and I begged the woman this morning, please keep this going until midterms, because I think there's a weird serendipity that even though it took 2 years, here we are. So when does it come out when we get enough money to finish it? Because we paid for this out of our own pocket. We didn't want to be funded by anybody or have a political name. We've gotten a lot of donations. We have the money. We need to go start shooting more. We want to be 80 minutes full length. But whatever we have, we'll keep editing, keep adding. Whatever we have in November, we'll use it. Well, you know, we'll keep showing it, keep getting it out there, and reminding them we live in Cuba.
As a follow-up, what is it that you hope will come out of this?
Well, number one, does anybody think we need to reform election laws? Because I live in the fabulous state of California, and I don't show an ID to vote. And yet, you know, the Democrats who are so fair in the name of social justice and voter suppression, we can't make anybody show an ID, even though I had to show one at Blockbuster to rent a video. But I can't show one to vote. So that's one thing, is that we always hoped we would get rid of caucuses, obviously, which are a menace. Reform election laws. Obviously, because it is this time, we hope it reminds everybody we have to vote. You know, no more on the couch, no more I don't need to do it. Everybody, because this is what we're living with.
Yes, I have a question about the Pumas.
We do the Pumas.
after I came back from the 08 Texas Convention, Democratic Convention,
Right.
I was getting emails from I don't know who, that had all our delegate information. And then all of a sudden they stopped. But you know who was behind the Puma?
Yeah, Dara Murphy, they're still there.
Okay.
We were friends with them because what happened was, it's funny that Fox calls it news, and we love them and we're so grateful, but most people know this happened. Maybe not everybody here, but the Democrats all know it was their party. And 5.5 million Hillary voters voted for McCain. We didn't lose in 2008 because independents didn't vote, or he did get a lot of that. But we got a lot of the Hillary voters that were mad. We lost because Republicans didn't come out and they were disgusted. And we can't do that again. I think everybody was so demoralized by the hate Bush, and they knew we had such a slim chance that the Republicans didn't show up. But what came out of knowing this mess, which was huge, Pumas, which for anybody that doesn't know, that's party unity, my ass. And I mean, these people were all over it. They were mobilized. They were awesome. They really had it together. They're still around.
What was his name again?
Will Bauer.
Will Bauer? Is he
That's
there?
one guy. And then Dara Murphy was the woman, I think, who started it. And then there was Citizens for McCain, a.k.a. Democrats for McCain. There was Clintons for McCain. Christy Adkins was on Fox a few times. But there were these there's Hillbuzz, which Kevin, the guy that checked the elderly women into Iowa, he's still got a really active group. And, these people swear to God they will do whatever it takes to take this particular version of the Democratic Party down. As long as it takes, whatever. Because they're corrupt. This is ridiculous. I mean, I woken up for 2 years thinking I'm in another country. And,
I said, talking about taking this group down. Unless we, the Republicans, win this election in November, it won't make any difference about the Democrats trying to clean up the Democratic Party.
oh no, if we don't win November 2nd, they will be so energized that we failed.
If we don't win this election in November,
It's
it
over.
will probably be our last election.
Yeah, it will be, and it will be the end of this country. We can't take it anymore. So it's just critical that everybody tell your friends they can't vote third party either. I hate to have that discussion with people because I get this Tea Party thing that we don't like the Republicans, we don't like the Democrats. Well, guess what? It's a two-party system. I hate to tell you, you got to vote Republican. I mean, maybe in some of the local things. I'm not holding my nose. Let me tell you something. I never voted in my life, I'm going to admit it here on camera, until I voted for John McCain. I was not political. When this was brought to me, I didn't even know who Nancy Pelosi was. I have spent 2 years of becoming a political activist because of what these people did to me. I tell Gigi all the time, you ruined my life. Why did you do this? You brought this to me. I was blind. You could have left me alone. I never would have voted again. I would have just been, And so, I'm a proud Republican. I'll tell you. I'm a new Republican. I'm proud. I don't see anybody else fighting for my rights. No one. But our side. So I'm staying where I am. I'm a Republican for life.
Are you sorry you know who Pelosi is?
Oh my God. What's wrong with these Democrats? Look who they vote for. They got Barney Frank, Chris Dodd, Alan Grayson. Some of these people belong locked up. I mean, seriously,